secar a sua apresentação.
Pergunta pra sua outra filha.
E ela?
Isso, porque a outra filha vai apresentar comigo e ela não quis ensaiar o meu.
É, então, eu percebi.
가위?
가위?
가위.
고마워. 사람 되게 많이 올 것 같아. 각오하고 가야 돼.
My name is Eyjólfur Fannar Gaming Jónsson, and I'm a fisherman. I started fishing in 2005 because I was 18 years old and I needed a job. So I was just forced out to sea. I like my job. I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't like it. But my dream is to work in game design. We usually fish for 2 to 3 weeks, and then we're off for like 4 days. We're off at the moment. Today I'm going with my dad. It will be a 45-minute sail.
Reykjavík 1604, útfrástyrjómi.
And it's just blue everywhere. It's the sky and the sea.
I came over to the States to really get into a house, go over strategies, and train. First game of the day is always a bit sloppy. This is where I either die or I make it big. All right, I made it big. When I was growing up, I played sports a lot. I loved going to these tournaments, these high-pressure situations. That was kind of my goal for life after that, was to just win stuff. T8 right now is like a family. We're just here for the same goal so that we can eventually make a job out of gaming.
I'm gonna head topside.
Whenever I told people about it, they were very skeptical.
Wait, I'm gonna pink this bush.
Playing video games is not a job, right? I had to show them videos of the World Championships. Then they kind of started realizing how big it is. League of Legends is becoming a true sport. Our team is getting ready for the promotional series. If you win, you get a salary, you get exposure, you are able to make a job out of gaming. This is pretty much everything we've been working for, and it's going to happen in 2 hours.
Eu nunca me apresentei para um público grande de cosplay. Eu não sei se eu tô nervosa, assim. Eu acho que eu tô mais ansiosa do que nervosa. Cosplay é você se vestir do seu personagem, que você mais gosta, e interpretar o que ele faz, de onde ele é, e é isso. Eu já recebi encomenda de muitas coisas, tanto de arma, quanto armadura, quanto de roupa, enfim. Eu não tenho outro trabalho a não ser isso. Quando você decide, eu vou começar a fazer a apresentação hoje, aí você já tá indo para outro nível. Então eles não entendem que eu tô fazendo... Eu simplesmente preciso fazer isso por mim. Eu quero fazer isso pelo resto da minha vida.
어디 가시는 거예요?
여기
뭐 행사장에
짐 있어요?
짐, 예.
로봇을 만드는 것이 저의 삶을 완전히 180도 바꾸었죠. 김용승이라고 합니다. 취미는 LOL에 나오는 캐릭터를 로봇으로 만드는 것입니다. 지금 가장 최종적으로 만든 이 새 바론 로봇은 중립 캐릭터이고 매우 강력한 몬스터예요. 사람들한테 보여주는 게 많이 기대가 되죠. 사람들이 또 많이 좋은 반응을 해줄 것 같아요.
또 저기 여기서 내려서 저기 모자.
사람은 누구나 창조적인데 다만 어떤 사람들은 그게 이제 귀찮아서 하지 않은 것이고 저는 프로젝트를 공개를 한다거나 그러고 있어요.
We're on the most recognizable bridge in all of Egypt. It's called Asr Nil. And this is the main entryway to get to Tahrir Square. So when the major demonstrations happen on 25th of January to the 11th of February, this is how people would get in. That was the first time I ever got shot at, like by a real gun, like someone tried to actually kill me. My name is Amin Abu Hashim, and we're in Cairo, Egypt, district of Giza. Actually, I'm just gonna stop. A bunch of tanks right there. There's an APC behind me. That is anti-terror, anti-riot police. It's a lot of stress, just like piling and piling and piling up on top of you. League of Legends, for some reason, calms me down.
Bom, League of Legends, pra quem não conhece, é um jogo online. E por onde eu começo, né? Tipo,
I started, and I hated the game. I actually hated it. I was so bad, I lost the tutorial.
pra falar a verdade, eu não gostava de League of Legends.
I just didn't get the game. And then I kind of realized what the game was about.
5 jogadores contra outros 5 jogadores.
It's like 5-man chess where everybody is moving at once.
You're trying to get to their base and destroy it. And they're trying to do the same exact thing to you. There's a lot of strategy because you have to be a cohesive unit.
적진의 건물을 부수면 이기는 게임입니다.
The objective is to destroy their nexus, which is their central point. You need to destroy this to win the game.
Hello and welcome back to the 2015 Spring Promotion Tournament. I'm Max Atlas Anderson along with Jake Spawn Tiberi, and we'll be your host for this all-important best-of-5 series between Complexity and Team 8. Right now, it looks like 56% of you think that Complexity will earn the right to keep their spot. Robert is 4 and 2 on his record.
We walk in the LCS studio, then we see Complexity, and we're like, oh boy, these are the guys we're gonna have to beat. They look like gods. I think everyone's thinking, I hope we're ready for this. All right.
Can you guys hear me all right?
I hear you.
When you're on stage, there is a lot of distractions. There's the crowd, there's the signs, there's the lights, even the camera that's watching your face. You just have to forget it all somehow.
Game's gonna start.
We are on to the Rift, everyone. A spot in an LCS is on the line in this best-of-5 series between Complexity and Team 8.
You have so much adrenaline in your body. You're so close to getting into the LCS. It's one match.
Yeah, I'm gonna come top early. He's gonna be bottom side.
As opposed to doing CS, doing a good job of being outside of his minion wave, so it's not getting back. And we can see that the first gank is towards the top side.
Corpus Pop's coming in for another gank. The headbutt going to be real. There is the twisted advance onto Westprice. Doesn't have the ultimate yet, only level 4. There's a brilliant pulverized flash. Is it going to be enough to triumph? Corpus Pop picks up the kill.
ايه يا كاتارينا دي؟ ده ما بيرحمش. احمد اذا انت بتاخد كميه حراس بالهبل ما بتعرفش تدوج الكيو بتاعته. لاج دي سي يا جماعه هو الشات ديسكونكت عند اي حد؟ Cairo is a harsh environment if you've never been in any Middle Eastern culture. For me to game, I need to accept that there are things beyond my control.
السيرفر وقع.
The Middle East doesn't have a server, so everyone either plays EU Nordic East, EU West, or North America. The first time I logged into a European server, it was an overload of information. I go on and I say, guys, I'm new, what do I do? And I remember the first thing someone said was Russian, was pure Russian. And I was like, And someone like responded in Polish. And I discovered that Poles have like a weird like squiggly thing coming out of some of their letters. And I was like, oh, that's Polish. The Danish have like a slash through their O's. It was interesting. And I met people from all over the world. I played with people who were like in refugee camps in Jordan, metalheads in Sweden. It's cool. It's cool to meet people from different backgrounds and like learn about their life.
My father owns 150 islands in Breiðafjörður. We go there together and hunt minks and foxes. We take a little boat to the beach, tie the boat there to a rock, and then we walk to the house. Part of my family's living is collecting eiderdown. This is eiderdown. It's like the feathers of the eider bird. Mink, fox, and seagulls, they all threaten this duck. If there's a fox, we have to go deal with it. It's a very clever animal. Most of the times it's a big chase. This is the fox, this is the dog. Since I was a little kid, I've always been into hunting. I guess it's the competition, man and animal, you know. That's why I like the jungling in League of Legends. It's kind of like the hunt. You come there and surprise your prey. And it's so satisfying when you get the kill, you're just like, fuck yeah.
손으로 만든 거면 무엇이든지 나가서 전시를 할 수 있는 그런 일종의 메이커들을 위한 축제죠. 뭐 간단하게는 뜨개질을 갖고 나오는 사람도 있고 가죽 공예를 하는 사람도 있고 저 같은 로봇을 갖고 나오는 사람들도 있고 바론 로봇과 코그모 로봇을 설치를 합니다.
이거 근데 어디서 본 것 같은데? 롤 캐릭이야?
얘도 롤 캐릭터인데 앞으로 나올 거고 앞으로 나올 거 이게 바론이 얘로 바뀔 거예요.
만드신 거예요?
2달 동안.
바론 맞죠, 바론?
새로 나올.
아, 피오라 있었으면 좋았을 텐데.
만들게 된 계기가 무엇인가요?
만들게 된 계기. 저는 공상이 굉장히 많은 사람 같아요. 여러 가지 USB 가젯들을 만들게 했는데 기계들을 움직이는 것들은 잘할 수가 있어가지고 아 그러면 내가 로봇을 만들면 되겠구나라는 생각이 들어서 그때 한참 재밌게 하고 있던 게임인 LOL에 있는 캐릭터를 로봇으로 만들면 좋겠다 생각을 해서 코그모 로봇을 만들게 되었어요. 캐릭터들을 발전시켜서 이 캐릭터들끼리 게임을 했으면 좋겠다 그런 생각을 하게 됐어요. 이 바론 로봇은 거의 모든 부분을 손으로 만들었고요. 만드는 과정이 힘들지만 만들고 나면 뿌듯해요.
O Anime Friends já está rolando há vários dias. Esse é um grande evento de cosplay. E cada dia tem atrações diferentes. Tem bandas que vêm de fora. Várias apresentações cosplays. Vou participar da categoria Play Livre com a minha irmã de dupla. Play Livre é pra divertir, é pra fazer o público dar risada. E não pra seguir tradicionalmente. Pô, a gente ensaiou muito e tipo, fez o máximo possível pra deixar tipo, engraçado. Desde que ela nasceu, acho que eu nunca me dei bem com a minha irmã. Mas aí, uns anos atrás, ela começou a se interessar. Ela é um lobinho, mano. A gente não fica separada. Tipo, ela é minha dupla. Ai, eu tenho bigodinho em casa, a gente podia colocar aqui, né? Sou Cartos. Que lindo. Fica legal mesmo. O que eu mais gosto, né, no cosplay, não é só a roupa, não é só as armas ou os acessórios. Mas sim, tipo, você ser aquele personagem naquela hora. Você pode fugir um pouco de quem você realmente é e ser quem você realmente quer ser.
We are into game 2 between Team 8 and Complexity. Team 8 leads it 1-0.
Game 2, everybody's doing their job.
Bomb spots flashing as well. There's the leap. Robert's going to be dead.
When you're on a rampage or a killing spree,
Oh, there's a death sentence onto Westrise. They make the play.
you just hear in the crowd.
I remember the first match I saw on a pro level, they did things I didn't know were possible in the game.
Oh, Robert X Lee forces the fight. Oh my goodness, that burst from Maple Street.
It was like watching like a master do something and being like, oh, I wish I could do that because it looks so awesome.
He's been caught up, but that is not the target that you want. Team 8 with a fantastic victory.
It's almost beautiful how it's done because you're pitting two minds against each other.
I'm going mid. Oh, Hannah's going bottom. I want to get back off. He's like right here.
Okay, so lead back backing right now. Team 8 is one victory away from the LCS Spring split.
We just don't want Probably to get fed.
I think during our matches, our biggest fear was Prawley.
Probably on this Syndra, very, very scary.
Probably's a whole level ahead of me.
Can you guys stop him?
Look at Prolly's damage.
Probably stop my dead. I'm dead.
Maple Street gets altered to death.
You just think you have it won for 1 second, and the whole series can be turned around on you.
Complexity looking to end game 3 in emphatic fashion, and it looks like they've come up with an answer.
And Complexity look like they've rallied completely after their 2 losses.
We just lost a match, so momentum's starting to go into Complexity's favor.
Prolly has been going nuts on this champion.
We need to pick something that we can take care of Prawley with.
I think we should ban out Probably. I don't think we have to even ban him out. We just need to pressure us too hard. Ban one. We play really chill.
We haven't seen his Ziggs yet.
It's true.
I don't think anything's gonna be more annoying than his Syndra.
Our team's morale is a big crush to this point. I've been working for this goal for at least 2 years. This is not the time to feel like that.
E esse circuito cosplay, ele é baseado em pontos. Você ganha mais ponto e vai juntando ponto até você ver se consegue uma vaga para a competição nacional. Eu sou muito competitiva. Eu quero que o meu cosplay seja melhor. Não só melhor do que o seu, eu quero que o meu cosplay seja melhor do que qualquer um. O cosplay que ganha o nacional ganha mais atenção. O pessoal me procura muito pra fazer cosplay de League of Legends, porque eles querem cosplay de Lulu igual o meu. Tipo, ganhar, ele fez bem pra minha carreira profissional. Porque eu quero ser melhor, é só isso. Quando eu fiz a Lulu, eu só ficava ouvindo a voz da personagem, ouvia o jeito.
Muito alto! Muito, muito alto!
Fiz diversas frases dela, filmei.
O que houve? O que houve?
Não gostei, filmei de novo.
O que houve?
Não gostei, filmei de novo. Até que na câmera fique legal.
É? Tem um gosto meio roxo. É? Tem um gosto meio roxo? Que tal uma giradinha? Tá uma giradinha?
Ai, meu Deus.
After the revolution, a lot of people thought that things were going to change instantly. Tomorrow we're going to all have jobs and Mercedes-Benzes and the sky is going to rain chocolate and gold. There's some progress. We're not North Korea, but we're still not really free. To try and find a full-time job, it's very difficult. I'm just waiting for my internship to respond to me. If there's like any more opportunity there, that'd be cool. If not, I guess I'll have to figure it out. The Mediterranean is 2.5 hours northwest of Cairo. When I go there to like unwind and de-stress.
Assalamu alaikum. أخبارك إيه؟
I like playing at least one game a day. It's part of my routine now.
بال95.
So I just bought like a USB stick modem to my laptop. I'll be able to play okay. Once you actually get to the Mediterranean, it's like you're in another world. You don't have to worry about the stress, it goes away. You just hear the sound of the sea. Because you don't have all that pressure on you, it's like a breath of fresh air. And then you go back to real life and you've just been like, you're invigorated.
Iceland is not a tropical paradise at all. It's like harsh, beautiful nature that will kill you in one way or another if you don't respect it.
At this time of year in Iceland, the ocean is so cold that if you fall, you're pretty much dead. That's how you look at it.
In the graveyard, we have like a special place where your grave is if you get lost out to sea.
Do you know anybody who's ever gotten lost at sea?
Yeah, I know one.
Yeah.
He just fell overboard and was never found. There's times when I'm alone and I think about the future. I don't think I will be fishing all my life. I would definitely like to use my creative talents to make a living. I got into the Vancouver Film School that teaches game designing. Right now it's just too expensive. So I didn't go. I just went fishing instead.
Dois minutos antes de começar a apresentação. Nossa, eu tremo muito, muito. Seu coração vai a 1000 na hora. Na hora, eu não sou mais a Mari. Sou a Lulu. Ou eu sou a Jinx. Fica tudo melhor. Os aplausos deles, tipo, pagam tudo isso que a gente fez ao longo dos meses. Aí sobre a minha irmã, ela virou tudo, tipo, pra mim. Então, tipo, acho que é a pessoa que a gente sente que, poxa, ela vai estar do meu lado quando eu precisar, sabe? E eu vou estar do lado dela quando ela precisar. Porque uma hora ou outra, nossos pais não vão estar mais aqui. E aí eu vou ter só ela pra ficar comigo. E é isso aí.
로봇을 만드는 것으로 갖게 되면서 커넥션들이 많이 늘어나서 나의 사회생활 뭐 그런 것들이 많이 넓어졌고 제 아내는 크리에이터 페어라는 행사의 사전 모임에서 만났고요. 작은 것을 만들고 있었어요. 그래서 나랑 취미가 비슷하네? 어떤 만드는 것을 좋아하네? 정말 천생연분인 것 같아요. 저녁을 먹고 난 다음에 와서 새벽까지 작업을 하다가 그렇죠. 다른 사람들이 제 어떤 활동을 보고 영감을 받아서 그 사람들도 어떤 창조적인 무언가를 만들었으면 하는 마음에서 제 프로젝트를 공개를 한다거나 그러고 있어요.
When me and my dad are back in Stigesund, we unload the boat. And I'm back now to start fishing. The engines start, we sail on. It's 18 hours sailing, and then we fish for 3 weeks. It can be lonely, I won't lie to you. You can't leave, you know, you're in like in a metal box out at sea. That's why I start playing. Go and communicate with my friends online. I'm probably one of like very few fishermen that plays this game. I have not met another fisherman that plays it, no.
We're up 2-1. It's very stressful for everyone at this point.
If you push it in the middle with me, you can pressure him. He has no shot.
I'm gonna go back for my armor really quick, and then some more.
Are you gonna be too behind?
Kez wanting to come through for a gank here onto Slushy. Slushy's in a lot of trouble.
Watch out, Slushy, run.
So that one does come in with the shadow. Slushy immediately forced to flash, but are they going to be able to secure the kill? There's the flash from Broly. First blood coming through. Oh, there's the flash. Wow. The level up for the extra health, and Porpoise Pop's forced to get the heck out of there. Broly. Smooth moves on this set.
That's the reason why I need you middle.
Yeah, I wanted to get my armor first so I could take control.
No matter what, we could have fought.
Broly has made this Zed look easy.
It's just nigh impossible to stop them.
The Nexus goes down. We're going to a game 5.
And look at Complexity's coach Coobs going nuts in the background, getting the crowd hyped. They're excited.
You ain't so bad. Broly on this Zed was so impressive.
Yeah, just another successful game out of Complexity. They look like they've figured out this challenger team.
That's exactly right. And Porpoise Pops was pretty non-factor.
I made a mistake. That cost us the game.
Porpoise wasn't in a position to be able to do what Nunus need to do.
I didn't expect like us being able to be ganked, that's all. It's like, I thought I could just buy it and then get roller control. So, I really need you.
He didn't have the best early game on that Nunu, and it just fell behind and out of control from there.
Always sit back, especially in the early game. We just need to win.
It all comes down to this 5th and final game.
There's no way we're going to get into the LCS if we don't win now.
Teammate so desperate to get into this LCS, and even though it's looking very dire.
Eu acho que esperar os resultados é tipo a hora que a gente mais fica apreensiva, porque a maioria dos cosplayers não conseguem ver a apresentação dos outros, então a gente não sabe o que esperar.
No passado, tinha muitos cosplayers o dia todo.
Será que, tipo, eu fui muito pior do que eles? Será que eu fui melhor do que eles?
Nosso segundo lugar é o Leon, visualmente trading. E o primeiro lugar é a Vivir Jugar de Karen de League of Legends. O troféu ali. Uma salva de palmas aos nossos campeões do nosso concurso de cosplay grupal livre.
I mean, don't get like tilted right now. Just treat this as like best of one.
One more game. Welcome back to the 2015 Spring Promotion Tournament. Complexity and Teammate have gone the distance. It's all tied up at 2 games apiece. This next game will determine who will earn a spot in the 2015 North American LCS Spring Split.
The game begins and you are so focused, you just see everything.
Keeping Prolly down is key for making sure that their team fights and picks are successful.
We're giving it everything we have, or we're going to go home empty-handed.
Spirit?
And everything we've worked for is gone.
He's dead. There's the paranoia. Oh, he blocked it.
It's really low, it's really low.
Wow, Prolly.
Those mechanics using his ultimate to block the complete Syndra ultimate.
These teams are so close. We do have Teammate going for an early dragon.
Back up.
Of course,
Just flash for you.
Porpoise Bomb secures it.
Okay, run. Just get up. Yeah, just run.
He's going to be okay as well.
Good job.
Here's the team by bringing out the box, comes out, bomb it up, gets taken down solo, but Kaz gets obliterated. Teammate with an easy 2 kills.
This is what we've been working for. Forget everything that's happened today and just rely on each other.
Oh, here's the home guard teleport coming in. Unstoppable falls under 2 minutes. Kaz above it up, instantly gets stunned as well.
That's on me, that on me.
Teammate. Such coordination.
Just yelling commands.
What an amazing team fight.
Nobody can stop us.
I can catch up to him. Got a fear on him.
Probably forced to use that flash, but the rest of Teammate come round from behind.
Get him, boy!
We were like a new team.
This is the Teammate that we saw in the first 2 games.
Got this. 10 seconds.
Be really careful how we do this.
This is Teammate's team fight prowess coming through huge. That is insane.
And again!
Teammate get into the LCS with some incredible team play.
It's over.
Man, that last game was so good.
The thing I love about Team 8 is they're at their best when they're as a team.
Going through that and actually winning, this changes everything.
Here with Porpoise Pops and Maple Street of a victorious Teammate. Tell me how that feels.
We're all Red Bulled up. We're all having those sugar crashes.
It doesn't really hit you until you cool down a bit.
We've all worked our asses off to get here, to make something out of what was started as a hobby, but to be brothers and to make it.
A repercussão do cosplay de League of Legends é incrível. Parece que o mundo inteiro conhece. Eu não quero parar em 10 anos. Pegar todo esse público que eu construí e montar a minha loja. Mais ou menos o meu plano é esse.
큰 꿈은 이 캐릭터 로봇을 여러 개 만들어서 어떤 게임을 하는 그런 큰 프로젝트를 만드는 게 저희 꿈이고요.
Thanks. For Teammate, it's all about ambition.
Disneyland! Let's go, Disneyland!
We want to get to Worlds sooner or later. We don't expect it to be our first season, but we want to push until we get there. I'm still just learning this game.
It suits me right now to fish. It's kind of like means to an end at the moment. I plan now to like fish while I can, gather some money to go out and study. But there's a purpose for it. There's a purpose for it. You have to work for things in life.
Gaming for me is about taking myself somewhere where I am free of my earthly concerns, and I don't think that's going to change. It's such a liberating feeling to know that there are others out there like you. Millions of people like this thing too. And even though we don't speak the same language, we grew up completely differently, we have something to talk about. Even though you're from Japan and I'm from Cairo, and he's from Sao Paulo, we're all one big family.